Hello friends, well, summer has passed, and the cold weather has set in, but today is a warm enough day, the sun is shining, and our team decides to go to the riverbank to make coffee in a camping kettle, breathe fresh air. Drink coffee while birds sing and talk about treasure hunting, the first thing a search team needs to know and remember is to comply with the law. Follow the law and coordinate your work with the authorities and landowners. We became interested in treasure hunting 20 years ago. Then we were faced with the task of verifying an ancient legend. To do this, we needed to explore a 700 by 700 meter search area. Yes, this is a large area. This huge area could possibly contain treasures, presumably at a depth of 1 to 2 meters. And that was the first time we thought about how could solve such a problem. The task is to explore 500,000 square meters sand at the same time have a search depth of 2 meters. Are there any technologies that can solve this problem? We had different pulse-type metal detectors that work with small sensors on the rod. We started our work with such devices. They have a good search depth, but still insufficient for our tasks, and most importantly, that using such devices explore hundreds of thousands of square meters. This is an unrealistic task, because it will take half a lifetime. If we could capture several meters of the search area at once, just like a combine harvester does, then we would be able to solve our problem. That's when we started exploring. What other deep search technologies exist? We were thinking about ground-penetrating radar. However, ground-penetrating radars are too bulky devices. If we could capture several meters of the search area at once, just like a combine harvester does, then we would be able to solve our problem. That's when we started exploring. What other deep search technologies exist? We were thinking about ground-penetrating radar. However, ground-penetrating radars are too bulky devices. These devices are difficult to work with, and if the device breaks down, it will not be cheap to repair it. And the capture width of the search sensor is not as wide as we would like. In general, the technology of searching with ground-penetrating radar has not found understanding in our hearts. After that, we thought about magnetometers. It's an interesting technology, but it still has big drawbacks. Magnetometers only see ferrous metals, but they do not see non-ferrous metals. As well as magnetometers, the width of the search capture is also insufficient for our tasks. We were not discouraged and continued to look for a suitable search technology. After a few years, pulsed metal detectors have developed so much that they have learned how to work with large search sensors. When did we try this technology in practice? Then we faced a lot of problems, but despite all these problems, our desire turned out to be stronger, and we were able to solve all the problems related to this deep search technology. For example, one of the problems is that a large search sensor consumes a huge amount of electricity, and the standard internal battery of the device will only last for 40 to 50 minutes of operation. But we were able to solve this problem and provide a huge amount of energy for our device, which is enough for our device for a whole week of operation, in the most powerful mode of our device. The next problem, our search area is very large, and if we walk around our site chaotically, we may accidentally find our treasures. But it is also possible that we will walk around the site all our lives, but we will miss all the time and never find our treasures, although they will be nearby. It's not an easy task, but our desire was stronger and we were able to solve this problem. Our team has learned how to work systematically and not miss a single centimeter of the search area. The technology of deep search with a pulse metal detector with a large search sensor is very interesting, but it is not very easy to learn. It needs to be learned. Therefore, many people who purchased this equipment have thrown this equipment on a shelf, and it lies there and gathers dust. Our team also faced many difficulties in mastering this technology, but our desire was stronger and we were able to overcome all difficulties associated with working with this technology. It took us years to find the keys to this technology, but now that we've been able to solve all the complexities, we're using this technology with great success. Deep search technology with a pulse metal detector with a large 3x1 meter search sensor allows you to capture 3 meters of the search area at once. The depth of detection of underground metal objects be large search sensors to 3 meters or more, depending on the size of the underground object. And the speed of the search team with a large search sensor is 5 kilometers per hour. All these qualities of a large search sensor allow our team to explore thousands of square meters in a matter of minutes, without missing a single square centimeter of the search area. The big advantage of this search technology is that the team consists of 2 people that can accommodate the entire range of search equipment, including a shovel. We'll tell you and show you how to do it. This technology does not require a large team, and that's a big plus. Another advantage is that this technology can be used to search for treasures at night, because it often happens that it's hot as hell during the day, the sun is shining. And in summer it's much more pleasant to work at night, to avoid getting sunstroke. We will tell and show you all the features and details of this search technology with a large 3x1 meter search sensor. We will open for you all the secrets of this search technology, and you will master this technology without any problems. The main thing is desire. Another advantage of this technology is that it has a good price, as well as the devices for this technology are easy to repair and the cost of their repair is low. Of course, this technology has its drawbacks. It is impossible to work with a large search sensor, for example, in the bushes, but the good news is that these devices can work with smaller sensor sand in cramped conditions. We can connect smaller sensors to the device. Also, the disadvantage of this technology include the fact that it can be difficult for a beginner to master this technology. But our team had a great desire to work with this technology, and we have been working with this technology for many years. Therefore, we will be able to train you in this technology of working with a large 3x1 meter search sensor. We'll tell you and show you everything. Of course, we won't be able to reveal all the nuances and features in 5 minutes, but I think we'll be able to do it in 2 hours. Just 2 hours of your time, and you will have all the knowledge you need to successfully work with this technology. We have made a video tutorial for you, after watching which you can easily work with a large search sensor, with a team of only 2 people. After watching the video course you will be able to work with this search technology even at night. You can explore thousands of square meters in a matter of minutes. At the same time, You will be able to work systematically and not miss a single square centimeter of the search area. In general, if you need this knowledge, then our team gives you the opportunity to acquire it. The link to the training video course is in the description under the video. Friends, we got delicious coffee, and we completely forgot about another deep treasure hunting technology. This wonderful technology appeared on the market about 6 years ago. This technology is designed specifically for people who believe in miracles, such people who believe in the arrival of Santa Claus. So there is a special wonderful technology especially for these people. And if we're already talking about Santa Claus, then this technology belongs on the Christmas tree as a Christmas tree toy. Well, friends, I suggest we wish these people good luck, and we return to Earth. As a result, we found the best deep search technology for ourselves. We have selected and are using deep search technology with a large 3 by 1 meter search sensor. It was not easy for us to master this technology. Therefore, in order to make your life easier, we have made this video tutorial for you. Knowledge is something that cannot be stolen or lost. Therefore, investing in your knowledge is the right decision. A link to the video course in the description below the video will tell you everything and show you everything. If you complete the training, then there will be no difficulties for you in mastering this technology, and after you get good knowledge, you will work with a large search sensor very successfully. On this YouTube channel we will talk about treasure hunting and interesting cases. Subscribe to the channel and rate your reaction. We wish all our viewers health and wealth. Friends, we don't say goodbye. See you on the air.